Hello everyone, welcome again in Eng-Man YouTube channel. So we will continue our LNG network modeling using gap software. And now we are still in defining the wells. Okay, maybe I can close this first. Yes, and then, all right. So re-enter the well. Now we need to import EOS Composition in gap. Okay, why? Because as I said before, I prepared the Prosper file with black oil model rather than fully compositional to save time. Setting up the fully compositional in Prosper, it takes time. So why not setting it first with black oil model and then import EOS composition into the gap? And that's what I'm going to do now, right? So when the compositional PVT option is used, the fluid composition and EOS properties need to be defined for each well. And we are going, and this is imported in the IPR section. Okay, so in generating the IPR, the composition will be considered. So that's going to be a very, very, very prudent analysis, right? All right, these details are used to calculate the fluid properties like density and viscosity so that the pressure drop throughout the network can be determined. Okay, and when running the model in prediction mode, the composition entered at the IPR level will be updated with the one coming from the reservoir model, in this case from MBAL. Okay, so it's going to be very, very, very prudent analysis. So you enter the composition into the IPR, and along the way, as you produce the fluid, the compositional will be updated. Okay, and the fluid composition and EOS properties are part of the PRP file from PVTP, which was exported from PVTP and saved with the name pvtmodel.prp, like the one I showed you before. Okay, and there are two methods for importing the PRP file into the IPR section of each well. By the way, again, I have the PVTP and it produces PRP file. We already connect the PRP file with the MBAL. Now we need to connect it as well with this IPR section, because in Prosper, we create the model with black oil. It's not fully compositional. So we just borrow the Prosper, but for the composition, we are going to import from the PRP or the PVTP file. All right. Okay, so again, we have two methods for importing the PRP file. The first one is by accessing the composition here. So you click on this button in the well IPR layer section, and we just, import it directly. Okay, just import PRP. Like this, it has been connected. Okay, so it's good. All right, alternatively, first we can click on OK. We can, access the edit button and import composition from the main gap toolbar. So click on OK first. All right, and then we click on this edit. Be careful. And now let's go to import compositions here. Click on this button. All right, and we select the wells that will use the PRP file. Select all wells in this case, because the 4 wells with the reservoir itself will use the EOS model within the PRV or PRP file. Click on this one, import EOS options, and then just continue. Select this one. All right. So done. Okay, so now my well 1 already connect with the PRP file. I'm going to do that, or sorry, my 4 wells already connected with the PRP file. Okay, and then once the EOS has been imported, each well should be verified by checking the IPR layer and confirming there is a composition entered. So let's check it out. Composition already good. Okay. And good. Okay, you can click on validate button and data is okay. We still have red circle because you see here, the VLP is still blank. Data is good. Composition is good. Okay. Good. And then validate. Data is okay. And lastly, before closing this video, okay, good. The composition, validate, good. All right. So regarding the composition, regarding connecting, the gap with the composition, it's already good. So we can close it here. In the next video, we are going to generate the well IPRs. And in the next video, after that, we will talk about the VLP. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope this video is interesting and useful. See you again in the next PVTP see you again in the next GAP software video. Thank you.